What? Oh. Just dropped my phone. Man, iOS 12.2 just came out, man. We're going to take a look at it on the iPhone 7. And, I'll be honest, it's not that crazy of an update. I said this in like the 40 other videos I've posted today, but I was expecting more. And you know what? At least it's an update. I'll give it that. And another thing I was kind of underwhelmed about was the Apple event today. I don't know if I should make a video about it. I was going to tweet about it too. I'm like, screw it. I don't really care about it anymore. I was expecting some type of either AirPower or the iPod. I knew the iPhone SE2 wasn't coming, but that's besides the fact. I'm not even going to get into it right now. This update did come out to about 819 megabytes, so make sure you have at least like a gig or two saved on your phone before you update so you don't run into any problems when you do update. So that's about the size you should expect when updating. Now most of the features, luckily for iOS 12.2, are kind of suitable for all the iPhones, so you don't need like the latest and greatest. The iPhone 7 will support most of the features, but one of the features that Apple does not give older iPhones, which kind of makes sense, is the Emojis. Now there's 4 new Emojis. There's like the owl one and there's some other ones too. You can go through the release notes to check them out, but if you have the iPhone 7, you probably don't care about that. But that's cool. At least they're like updating and adding new things and caring about the customers in that sense. Now within the control center, there's some new features. So more specifically with Apple TV, and I think this whole entire update was pretty much predicated on streaming, subscription-based things and everything. Even though that was what the Apple event was about, this specific Point X release was pretty important in marketing the new features and things that Apple is pushing out now for the customers basically. And I'll get into that in a second, but within the Apple TV remote, you can actually do some more features with it. Me personally, I don't even have an Apple TV, so it doesn't matter to me. But that is a cool little feature. And another thing that they just added was actually AirPlay 2 support. So obviously AirPlay got updated a couple times in iOS 11. But now you can actually stream something. So from your device, you can stream a video to a different screen. And then you can actually still use your phone. So you can use it. You can go on Facebook, you can go on Safari, do whatever you want. You can actually go and open up a different video on your phone and watch that while you're streaming something to a different device. So that is awesome. I really, really like that. I never even used AirPlay before, but just hearing about that is awesome. And I just love hearing about new updates. And I really think that's going to be a pretty big, important thing for a lot of people, especially ones who AirPlay things all day. So that's awesome. And now Siri got a little bit of an update too, and it kind of goes back to the Apple TV subscription-based thing, which is their TV Plus thing. So if you hold down Siri, you can ask it now to actually play videos or something like that. But I think you have to have the Apple subscription or at least like an Apple TV to do it. So I would kind of do a little bit more research about that, but that is a new feature, so that's awesome. So like I said, Apple has their Apple TV Plus thing, which is their new app. But also Apple News has their new thing too, and now it's Apple News Plus, and it's another type of subscription-based thing you can sign up for. And I honestly don't know who's going to subscribe to their specific things. I mean, it says try it free, so apparently it is like you pay for one price, you can get access to all this new like content, I'm assuming. But my thing is like news is already free for the most part. Like you can just go on like CNN.com or Fox News or whatever thing you go to, MSNBC, I don't know. You can go watch their stuff and consume it for free from there. So I don't really know who they're trying to market this for, but the thing you have to remember is that there's still people out there who are like buying paper newspapers and paper magazines, and they're still like doing all this other and watching cable TV and stuff. So I know there is a market for this, so I know it's just not for me specifically. So now that pretty much covers up the main things. I did run a benchmark, and the score I got for iOS 12.1.2. Now I don't have one for 12.1.4, but the one I had for this one was 125,413, and I just reran it, and it went up to 194,462. So that is a pretty big update in my opinion. I've noticed speed increases on almost all my devices, which is awesome. I don't know if it's this specific update specifically or if it was the ones before, I don't know. But that is a super cool thing, and I'm so glad we're seeing improvements in that sense. So would I tell you to upgrade? I would say yeah, go for it. I mean, there's really nothing telling me to tell you not to upgrade. I've seen it. I've played with this phone. There's nothing wrong with it. Of course, if you want to wait a couple days, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to put a video out in a couple days explaining my usage of it and seeing if there's any issues and battery life and all that stuff. So if you want to wait for that, that should be releasing on Friday or Thursday. So you can wait for that and wait for my opinion on it. But I will have a speed comparison coming out tomorrow between the previous version and this version. So keep it locked down on the channel so you don't miss that. But that is pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it'll mean so much if you guys could hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel, all those links are linked down below. I would really appreciate it if you guys could check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.